Alright, so here we are.
Back at it. Yeah. I thought alright was my line. Are you supposed to say alright or do I say alright?
So what happened last time? We beat some sort of boss. Oh right, it's the diamond eyes. We put them in the dog statue, and then it blew up. And then how'd we end up here?
We came through this hallway. We go down.
How did we get in here? I don't remember anymore.
We're in the water went away because a Tiny threw the thing.
Hi there, Pivo Costa Caramello. It's fairly cool here in the basement. A bit hot outside.
Yeah, remember when there was the Tiny, he threw the giant rock? And then he made all the water go away? And there was a pyramid? It was janked because we were playing a ROMhack?
Oh, right. So next to the pyramid, the water drained, and then we went like north along that path, and it was rainy?
In a cave. Then there was another cave, and we went in it, and we couldn't seem to figure out what to do inside the cave. But now we're in this cave. There's new people to move, so we're doing good.
All right. Oh. Wait,
Do you have another two-player games after this? 6 months to know. Firing minds want to know.
I don't know what else is on the list. Zombies ate my neighbors. Maybe Bubble Bobble. There's a lot of options.
Bubble Bobble before. Neighbors ate my zombies. Neighbors versus zombies. Zombies versus plants.
Oh, I guess I better. Is it cure? No, it's heal.
Heal Chugmander and Amogus. Any suggestions? Everybody have any good ideas? We could play Garuga. Is that one player?
Oh, I don't know. What's that for? GameCube?
Yeah, it's for a lot of things at this point. I think you can get it on the old Steam for $2 every other week.
I'm just thinking we gotta find a version with that play, right?
Yeah, I think probably the Steam version's probably got it. If you're willing to invest. I don't know.
I wouldn't mind buying Ikaruga again. I'm not sure if I own it at all. I think last time I played it was on like Xbox, but I think it was like on my developer account where I had kind of free access to everything.
Ooh, interesting. I get gift cards for the Sony store, but I don't have a PlayStation. Gave me a copy of Ratchet and Clank, the new one. Uh-oh. I don't have a PS5, nor does anybody.
Oh, hey.
How does that work?
Call beads.
Always call me on your shell phone. Played Ikaruga on it.
All right.
Xbox Live Arcade.
We found our way to the Kraken.
It was a dungeon, that's for sure. Is it, for goodwill, can you confirm or deny whether or not Ikaruga is two-player co-op? Never played it. Only just heard it's extremely good. It's a good shmup. Shmup, right?
Tentacle Aquagoth. It's Aquagoth. Is that a pun on like Ostrogoth or something?
Is it German? I don't know. Would imagine not. But...
Okay, I better heal again.
Is two-player coop? Umlaut. Yeah, I'd play Ikaruga. I'd play a bunch of stuff. So I'm not picky. You're just straight dogging it for the better part of 2 months now. So
I know
here for the ride.
R-Type Dimensions. Oh yeah, Ikaruga. I did play that two-player on GameCube years ago. Are we getting confused by the tentacles?
We are confounded. Confounded squid.
Let's see how the fireball does. Oop, accidentally attacked the tentacle.
Fireball's working against me. So.
Why did it cast corrosion? Is it because I'm confused?
Hope so. Maybe the bad guy cast curse
82.
on us.
I gotta heal again.
Yes.
Maybe we should take out these tentacles that keep
I don't
poking
really
us.
know how. I don't know that I've been able to hit the boss successfully yet. So. I'm not confused anymore. Yeah, other 2-player game suggestions. I'm willing to hear it. I'm willing to hear it. Here you go. I can hear the tentacles. All attack tentacles. Apparently I'm able to. Boss is definitely weird though. Interesting. So you cast the spell, right? So when I released the attack button for the dog, I got trapped in like the first little bit of his attack animation. And then the tentacle went away. By the time I was freed from the spells, like unlock or whatever you want to call it, the tentacle came back and it did end up hitting.
Okay, I think I'm dead. I didn't heal fast enough. We never came back.
Two. Oh man, I got such bad allergies.
So I'm trying to remember, we went into a cave and then like we fell into a hole or something?
Yeah, we got caught in a trout. You can't walk out.
So I was looking at my, I've been playing Punch-Out for the NES lately. I always hated it in the past. I didn't want to hate it because I love Super Punch-Out a lot. They're one of my favorite SNES games, but last time I played it, it was on Wii U, and there's just a lag issue. There's NBA Jam. Definitely NBA Jam for Super NES was co-op.
Yeah, 2-player co-op with career mode and such. I'd play NBA Jam.
So like, as far as I got a fair ways into it, but then I got to an enemy where basically like the only way I could beat it was by save stating and then guessing when he's gonna punch and dodging ahead of time.
Not
so
the ideal experience.
Yeah, so I got there and I was like, this isn't fun at all anymore, and it had been a not great experience up until then. So I said, if I ever play this again, it's going to be when I have a CRT, if I ever get a CRT. So I finally have one, so I started playing it again, and I've been enjoying it for the first time.
Good. It's different about the CRT that makes it really fun this time.
No lag.
Okay, it's just the input.
The lag is gone.
Good. You have like a super laggy monitor, or is it just like
Wii U, whatever it was? I don't know how much lag there was, but the problem is that a lot of the gameplay in Punch-Out is entirely about here's the thing, react to it very quickly.
Yeah.
Hi there, Gradual Games. What world are we in? I think we're headed to Gothica, but we haven't got there yet. We just left the ancient Rome area.
Could have a Ken Griffey Jr. home run derby. We should do that as like an interstitial. You know what I mean? Sort of like Metal Warriors. In between picking up the next game, we can have a home run derby. Did you ever play that game? The music is incredibly good.
I haven't played that one. The baseball game I played most, I think it was Bases Loaded 3 for the NES.
Okay. Griffey Jr.'s baseball it's whatever. It's a good game. More than anything else, the music is incredibly good.
Oh.
Yeah.
That was kind of the big draw for Bases Loaded 3 for me, actually. Well, it was the game my cousin had, and we always played it. He always won, because I never knew how to play it. It's one of those games, it's like, so we always used to play Bases Loaded 3 and Blades of Steel. Blades of Steel I got a handle on, and we had good matches. But Bases Loaded 3 I never figured out.
This
Yeah, always
deals with a lawnmower, right?
You destroyed me every time.
Sucks. Yeah, I'd play.
Wait, I think it's not this way, but to the left. Oh, here's the call beads.
Yeah. TMNT 2.
Oh, there we are.
The Turtles in Time. I'd play the hell out of. If you want to play some beat 'em ups. Dibs on Donatello though. Put that out there now. It's like a condition. You know what I mean? I don't get to play as
So
Donatello.
they were both Donatellos.
I'm just not gonna play.
Well, it was
Be a really bad sport about it. I'm just being honest.
no, I don't care which one I play. I was just, there was a point in my life where the subject come up like, what's your favorite Ninja Turtle? And I'm like, Donatello's not everybody's favorite Ninja Turtle.
There's some discussion.
There was a point where I realized, wait, not everybody thinks he's the best.
Yeah, those people are called fools. Shredder's Revenge. Shredder. Baxter.
So we've got this Aquagoth here.
Yeah.
So is that tentacle taken out now? It seems to be
Yeah, it
gone.
exploded into green goo, so I think that's good. Unlike Raphael. I like Raphael more than Mike, just putting that out there. I also don't really particularly care.
You know what? I know people who like Raphael. I know people who like all of them. But as a kid, it just never occurred to me that people might like another one besides the one that I think is the best.
160. I was always surprised that Leonardo, because he's got swords, didn't just murder everybody in the game. I mean, because like one guy's got like the nunchucks, and the other guy's got those like what are they called, like the knives. Nerd in the chat's gonna know the Japanese name for those types of knives.
Katana?
Leonardo, what's that?
Katana? Leonardo has the katana?
Leonardo has like two big swords.
Yeah.
It's just you just murder everyone. It's just like one guy's hitting you in the head with a big stick, you know, which sucks. That's not enough for it, right? Sigh. There you go. There you go. See, I do even know the word, right? I had this conversation before. I just couldn't think of it. The one thing I was thinking of was kunai from being corrected playing Monster Hunter.
Wait.
Actually.
Where's the...
I'm waiting.
Is it kunai or kunai? I've never heard kunai before.
Don't know, man. I don't speak Japanese. I don't pretend to.
But, well, what I mean is, like, oftentimes words get translated differently and, like, letters get moved around. I was wondering if there is a kunai.
I don't know. I really don't know.
Oh.
I
Aha!
can tell you.
Okay, you splatted the thing. Now I think we have a fighting chance against the head of the Aquagoth.
No, there's no. I'm not making fun of you, Gio. There's no shame in knowing the answer. If you know, you know, and that's good. It's better to know than to not, right? I would never know and pretend not to, right? Anyways, all I'm trying to say is, Naruto's got swords. He's just a murderer.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, you just die. You get hit in the head you get hit in the head with a stick and you go, I have a headache now, or maybe even a concussion, right? Like that can take you out, right? If you get a sword across your chest, you're just dead.
I suppose so.
Oh man. Okay, I've done my doggone best. Okay, Chuck
Nice.
Commander, congratulations, you're now level 21. Staff is deadly. Oh yeah. Sure, but like you don't turn into like bloody mess.
Well, they only cut apart things that aren't humans, though. That's Ninja Turtles rules.
Yeah,
Has to be
a weird monster.
a robot. I don't even know if they cut up monsters. At least not on the cartoon. I don't think they do that. But robots, definitely.
The foot. Oh, what's up, buddy?
Who's this guy?
I don't know. He gives me something to do, though.
Oglin.
Go look at the goo. Go look at the green goo. He dropped you something. He gave you a present. Not. I don't know, man.
I don't know if I can pick it up in the heat of battle.
Yeah, you're too preoccupied. I'm not saying there's any. I'm not saying there's any weapon that the Ninja Turtles use that I would want to get hit by. Arguably, there's a huge difference between getting hit with a nunchuck and being hit with a sword. Parents complaining that it's making Billy and Timmy violent.
Just like comes in the door and whacks me with a spear and then runs off.
I'm worried about my young man being influenced by video games to be violent. I only want him to be influenced to be violent by sports, okay? During a game, it's bad. You go out there and you actually cross-check somebody into the boards, obliterate them. It's
there
just
we go.
being a good athlete.
There goes the Aquagoth.
Everyone explodes. It's filled with money.
Ooh, honey.
This is the Aquagoth had a sore throat.
I think that might have been the thing I was trying to pick up. Get in the bucket.
E.T. Sure.
I like this
Do that.
music.
Okay. Supposed to put the lotion on or what?
Bye-bye, dog.
Dog's just dead. The dog's gone.
I was wondering why my water
wondering
supply was drying up. That creature must have been the cause of it. It's a good thing you were down there to fight it off. How'd you get to the bottom of my well anyway?
The dog and I were following this underground path. It's really dark down there. There's a bunch of little guys with cloaks.
You must have seen the Oglins. They're a crafty bunch, they are. They say that the Oglins have 2 heads and sharp claws, like knives.
Well, I don't know if that's completely true, but... Hey, could you lower that bucket for my dog? He's still down there. Oh, it's gonna come up a different dog, right?
Sure thing. Like how defend keeps wearing off here.
Moogus, get in the bucket. Dumb dog. Aru? And Poodle?
Oh.
Poodle? I was expecting this. Poodle.
I'm okay. You're a poodle.
Aru.
And a fine poodle he is, too.
This guy's a dog fancier. He knows. Oh, where are we?
Why, you're just south of Ivor Tower, the Queen's new castle. If you're looking for answers, the Queen is the one to see. And we can...
Sure, let's save some progress.
See you later.
See you later. I can't attack here. I wanted to hear the dog bark.
Maybe you can talk to
live though.
this guy. Does this guy even have a name?
No.
You're a fine
You're a
poodle.
fine poodle.
Very fluffy.
Silly. No, he's just well guy. He's just minding the well. Glad that my dog can still hover though. Or glide. I have a low friction dog.
What about the crank? You giving
I
us
think that's saying the name of the... Is an Oglin gonna come up and we have to battle it? Do-do-do-do-do-dee. I'm gonna go somewhere where I can hear the dog bark.
Okay, well, I think we can go to the left here. We cranked it. What is this? It looks like
that Lavos spawn.
It looks like it's a little armadillo, but it's got like armor and like an armored faceplate.
Hello?
What are they called?
They look
Hedgedillo.
Hedgedillo. They like being set on fire. Not apparently. I don't seem to have that many hit points. I don't like my old dog bark a little better, I gotta say.
Oh.
What
What's
say
this?
about a dog, though?
Time to slime. It's blue goo. And it explodes in red blood.
They do look like the weird things that Bowser throw at you.
Oh no! Who invited you?
Worst enemy ever.
It does seem to still have the Secret of Mana limitation of 3 enemies on screen at once.
That seems to be true. I can't recall there being 4. Make of this grassy texture. Feel about this grass shading.
It's okay. It's a bit noise.
Yeah, it's kind of noisy. A lot. The trees, though. The trees I'm here for. How do you feel about your new dog?
To get a secret later, so you have to like leave it down for a long time? Is that what you're saying, 7 Deadly Streams?
Keep on missing like funk music. It's not a real SNES game unless it's got that funk bass patch.
Kind of feathery
in every single game.
I don't know. Well, I tried cranking it. It only cranked once.
I wish there was no dancing fools. Make a ROM hack of Secret of Evermore, Brad, to get rid of the dancing fools. Look at this guy. Hello, kid. Welcome to the town of Ivor Tower. It's the happiest place in Evermore. Well, thanks. How's your progress on that Battletoads ROM hack for Unsquare Dance?
Oh. Well, I definitely got to do that. Oh no, it's another market?
That's when you thought you'd have enough.
Gold coins. Do you think I want to switch to all gold coins now?
Sure, baby. But we're rich. Alright, this market's small. We've got plenty.
Oracle bone.
Here's the golden jackal statue. Golden jackal statue. It's another type of dog. I'm starting to see a pattern emerge here.
8 bottles of perfume and 6 beads. I think I might be able to... We don't have much stuff. We got 9 beads. So if we could get 8 bottles of perfume...
We can do what? Get an amulet of annihilation?
Well, it's a evade cloak. I think it ups our...
Long ago, our queen had Ivor Tower built and moved here from Ebon Keep. Most of the citizens followed because the queen promised comfort and happiness for all. I think the others went because of the free food and drink. Do it. Like, yo, Liam, free food. Like, and
Ooh, pig race.
pig race. An animal known for its haste.
I wonder if this pink dog will be will be running in the pig race.
Point.
I don't know. He seems to get involved in you know, local events wherever he goes.
All the people here used to live in Keep. When we moved, the queen built the Ivor Tower. I hear that some people live in the old town. The queen is not very happy about that. but in an old lady voice. And cherry, but the giant chessboard. These made it steal the pieces were removed by themselves, but some time ago they just stopped. It used to be magic.
Oh,
2 acorns.
we stole his
Yeah,
acorns and his money.
You know, my house is just like this. Any day of the week, you come to my place and you open up the chest that's in the middle of my hallway. 2 acorns is what I keep in it. It's great. It's really convenient.
She likes fast
For
eggs.
the 2 acorns were just on the floor, Brad. The chest really streamlined a lot of my life in a way that it's kind of hard to explain.
So I my VOD got muted for Punch Out.
Why?
It seems when I fight a particular Punch Out character, it flags the music as copyrighted. I don't know. Twitch doesn't have a very good dispute situation for this.
None of them do. They don't want you to dispute because it takes up time. I want you to just roll over and take it.
Like, I bet somebody, sampled it, and then their thing got in a catalog.
Yeah.
Please feel free to take our items. Okay. Will do. That's what I'm.
System is completely busted.
Okay, I'm stealing their booze and some bone. Some bones. Those. Do you just keep bones in a treasure chest, Liam? Do you have a treasure chest with bones in it?
It's next to my treasure chest with 2 acorns. Always quite cluttered.
The ravine has many a monster. Okay, I see there.
Hello.
Hello,
6.
Skiddix.
Skittax?
Or 6?
6. I'll go with
I've forgotten.
6.
We discussed how to pronounce it a while ago.
You have this conversation every time. These dudes' helmets. They got blue helmets.
Dispute is in the triple dot menu? Okay. I just want to know who the copyright claimant is and stuff like that. Strange old
So
man.
you know where to send the letter bomb. I'm going to grab some water. Un momento, por favor.
Oh, okay. I'll continue wandering the town without you. Yeah, I don't know. I don't really care about my VODs on Twitch so much, but and I think I can
ready to go.
I think I can still get the audio back from downloading it. So
Under the chessboard between the castles anymore, but I heard there's a trapdoor that leads to the floor of the ravine.
but I do dispute things on YouTube quite a bit because there's a lot of copyright trolls on YouTube, and I don't know. I've done it so much that I'm comfortable with the process, I guess. Okay, another pig race hyper. Everybody structures their home the same exact way.
Well, it's like a post-war bungalow, prefab sort of situation, right? They all bought their homes from the Sears catalog, so they all look the same. Nothing to be ashamed of. Just industry.
The feel-good exhibition of the year. Well, I guess, yeah, they explained that the Queen, built this place and then had everybody move, so I guess it makes sense that they built, cookie-cutter houses. Whoa, what's up here?
Copyright system on YouTube makes actually no sense.
I mean, I know why it's doing what it's doing.
It's the solution they've come up to solve the problem on their end. It's that's just it, right?
Well, they're limited by the laws.
No, I think it's just that a solution that would actually work is outside of what they would like to pay in order to get the solution. Would like to have an algorithm take care of it, have the whole system be automated. rather than have anybody in the loop actually exercising any judgment, right?
Okay,
Like,
getting you a shiny new collar.
And ask for forgiveness instead of asking for permission type of approach, right? Or
Well,
they just automatically slap you with that ban rather than...
You better wear your collar. Bought you a nice collar.
I don't know that the dog can put the collar on.
Yes, you can.
Can I kick it?
You can sleep on the rug.
I'm a good sleeper.
Yeah, like I've seen
me.
I've seen people who like cover something and sample something and then you know, their label just puts all their music in the copyright system because they do that for all their artists. But you know, the label isn't checking like, oh, do you have the rights to all these samples? Or these things that are, you know. So they wait for a bunch of spurious reports to go through. Put on your collar. Why won't you wear your nice? Look at that. Look at that.
Blue. Comes with extra blues.
Wait, he just says good luck now?
Adult content, actually. You had this is the original version of the song, not the song which sampled it option. Yeah, but YouTube doesn't know. YouTube doesn't know what the original is, and YouTube also just doesn't care, right? Have a database that people are putting stuff into, and you can just lie, right? The only way that it ever comes up is if somebody else with more clout and more resources counters it, right?
Yeah, the automated system, I mean, there's two different things going on. They have, or more than two different things, but the people with the most clout with them have a database internal to YouTube that gets checked against everything that's uploaded. I'd say like Disney's in that category, that kind of thing. And then beneath that, you have companies that literally just scrape all the uploads and check them. And they just do that. They just have robots combing all the new uploads and checking them. I think they filter by title of video as well. Like they're trying to. Yeah. If you put I don't know, a song name in the video, it'll find the song name.
Yeah.
That kind of thing.
Your song Hotline Bling.
And they make claims sometimes without, like, they're all different. Like, you can't say something specific about them because they all operate differently. Like, some make more valid claims than others. Some are just like, oh, it's a title we recognize, let's just throw in it. And they're just waiting for enough. Wait, what's that gold-plated vest? Is that better than... Oh.
There you go, gold-plated vest. Yeah, but the point of the matter is that the copyright system on things like YouTube is 100% is about relieving YouTube's liabilities and 0% about actually initiating rightful ownership.
So people complain about the DMCA. Oh, I found a secret door. It's got a biscuit and another amulet of annihilation.
Oh, biscuits, gimme. Gimme.
Like the DMCA is what allows people to just upload things to websites and that website not be responsible. Like without the Digital Millennium Copyright Act, you wouldn't just be able to upload things to YouTube. YouTube would have to
screen everything.
They'd have to figure out that you're on the level, so they don't take a risk hosting it. Instead, the risk transfers to you, the person who uploaded it, and the other side of that deal is that they're required to take down things immediately when asked. That's just how that works.
Law works.
But they can't verify the asker either. There's a handshake practice of, okay, we'll take it down, but you can dispute it, and then you dispute it, and then they can say, oh yeah, that's right, I made a mistake, and then you can dispute it again, and then that dispute is you saying, no, you did make a mistake, sue me, and here's my address. And that's like the last stage of it, and at that point they can sue you or not, but
but as Enigma points out, that like the way that the system is set up is that many criteria in common situations that people find themselves in when they're dealing with copyright strikes or whatever are just not options. They're just not boxes to check or whatever.
Yeah,
you're just dealing with an interface, right? You're not actually dealing with.
There were holes. Like one of the big holes was covers of songs, which, you know, like there is a copyright owner, but there's two copyright owners of a cover, right? Like the person who made the cover has a lot of right to their own recording. The person who wrote the song doesn't have 100% of the rights here.
No.
For a long time, they treated it as if they had 100% of the rights. Only the Queen and other important people may enter. We're a nobody? All right.
Yeah, just wait. Anyways, I don't want to spend the entire night complaining about YouTube, but yeah.
Oh, well, what I mean, I just mean, like, they made that better. To me, what's missing, like in a glaring way, is that you can't preemptively say, oh, this is a cover, therefore so the cover system, right. They started splitting ad royalties or ad revenue, which was a really good step. That took them a long time to get into place, but now that it's there, that's really good. So you get some, and then the original songwriter gets some, and that's kind of fair and what should happen, right? The thing is, you can't claim that something is a cover until somebody claims a copyright on it. So if you upload a cover, you can't say, oh, but this other person wrote it, so they should get a cut. You have to wait for them to figure out that you uploaded the thing and then claim it, and then you can claim it. I don't know. There's a whole, like...
Commander was always a purple poodle.
Hi there, Rays. We were underground. He came out of a well. We got raised from a well.
That was when you
wait,
drink that good
hang
well
on.
water.
Spices.
So spicy.
Beads.
Yeah.
No, I got beads. I want perfume.
My only point is that the system is clearly capricious and arbitrary in a way that only serves the platform. That's it. You know.
Well,
I think anybody who has ever had to negotiate the copyright system for YouTube, whose video suddenly just got deleted from the internet because somebody wrongfully claimed that you stole their copyright, knows the feeling of it being capricious and arbitrary.
There are... Honestly, I think it's working about as well as it can, though. Like, I can't think of... In large part, at least with YouTube, I can't think of a good way to make it better. There's a lot of things that are frustrating and they happen slowly that I don't know how you could make happen fastly in a practical way. Wait, what did he say? I'm sorry, I was trying to... Oracle Bone can make people things say that they wouldn't say. That might be useful.
It
Golden
sounds
Chapter.
like a plot item.
Huh.
So, Chugmander is the name of the boy, Amugus is the name of the dog, but in spirit we know that they're both named Chugmander.
I don't know that.
I know that. Deep in my heart, I know that they're both named Chugmander, really.
Okay,
really.
So on the west end of town, I think is the Exhibition of Oddities. What's over here?
In West Ivor Tower, born and raised.
The wooden pig wins dinner with the queen in the castle. The best deals in the alley.
I think the improvement you could make to the system would be to place any onus whatsoever at all on the person claiming the copyright issue to demonstrate that you had actually had reached their copyright. As it is, you can just go open up the control panel, select any arbitrary area of any random video on YouTube and go, yeah, I own that, and the video goes down right away.
Well, one person doing it. Yeah, I don't know if they really do go down right away, but yeah, there's a whole like hidden system of privilege in it. There's a lot of stuff going on here.
Yeah, where they have like preferred people who they trust.
Egg of chocobo. I'd like a chocobo egg.
Delicious. Yeah, I mean, like, obviously they have buddy backroom partners who are plugged into their.
So the one thing that.
And...
Why doesn't anyone sell perfume? Would I have to go back to Rome to get perfume?
We do. It'd be frustrating.
A dragon helmet.
Yeah, also a dragon. Titan helm.
I mean, I do have some amulets of arm.
You had a ton of them.
Oh, I've got a gold vest. These sound like they might be worthwhile.
What are we doing in this town, Brad? I've been...
Oh, so there's a pig race that's going on.
We've gotta race the most pigs the fastest. Have no little piggy named Amogus.
I have a feeling, yeah, that we've got a pig in this.
Pig in this race? I think you got a helmet.
Right, that's right. Oh, that's pretty nice. Dragon helm. Magician's ring.
There you go. You're just cheating. Just doing magic. Every little.
Okay, there's the kid who told us about the winning
pig race.
So I think up here is the exhibition. We'll probably have to buy a ticket.
American Exposition. World's Fair. Are we going to the World's Fair? Here's a game, Brad.
What's a game? Ooh, new music.
So the question is, thinking about people in real life, trying to figure out what level they would be. You know what I'm saying? This dog can go upstairs. Look at this nonsense. Brad, look.
Yeah, but
the dog goes up and down the stairs fine.
They're well-built stairs. They're not pirate stairs.
Pirate stairs? Are you kidding me?
Cultural oddities.
Give me this poppycock.
Spine-tingling absurdity.
Dog can go upstairs and you know it. Yes.
Yes.
I'm so angry.
I sure do. Okay, let's see it. I guess I don't have a ticket.
I'm so angry with that stupid dog and the stupid stairs. It made such a big deal about how difficult it was for the dog to go upstairs.
We put a fake beard on you and call you the bearded boy. Sure.
Into it.
Oh, okay.
Guy Kearney. Maybe this thing. Ed.
So he wants to dress me up with a beard for some reason.
I'm into it.
Oh, we've got trapped.
One come all. I mastered. What? Oh, I can't read the thing if you mash.
But he already said all this.
Was I just not paying attention? Was I doing something else at the time?
I accidentally walked into him. I don't know.
I'm
the beardless woman.
Beardless woman. I'm on break. Don't mind me.
Okay, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. We burst into her house and...
Her trailer.
So, I guess we need a ticket, eh?
Maybe.
and possibly a beard.
Do you think there's a guy there that we can beat up for silver points?
I didn't see one. Who was selling a ticket? Was this the ticket? Yeah.
I'll take it. Enjoy the show. It's probably different when we come back, eh? I finally saw some rollback.
Oh.
You, after the menu ended, you teleported. Look at the kid zigging, zagging.
The one place I've had the most annoying number of copyright trolls on YouTube is with classical music.
Sure.
Okay, so he's not going to give me the beard now. Just because, like, you put up, you know, something that's Debussy's Clair de Lune, and you put that in the title, and then, like, everybody comes out of the woodwork and say, I have a recording of Clair de Lune.
Yeah.
You know.
Clearly, this is one and the same. Come on, come on. Oh, we can get in now. Witness the inconceivable deviation. Experience the true horror.
So there's a big problem
right this way. Come on.
People who make content and then, like, make money from content that is derived from... Oh, we gotta talk to him to get in. Okay.
Hey kid, would you like to see the exhibition? You got a ticket? Sure do.
Okay.
Step right up.
Sorry, Pooch. No dogs allowed. Why does this always happen to us?
The stairs are too steep for this dog. Back in a few minutes. Meanwhile, the boy gets murdered. Harvest him for the organs. There, you're coming with me. Being dog napped. Happening.
Maybe he's gonna shave the dog to make a beard for you.
I
don't know.
Stop the oddities, bond to the principles of your existence. How, will you ask, can such a creature live and breathe? There are no answers to your query. Simply the truth shape of... Mr. Head, the man with no body. Imagine a man in a box. There you go.
An itch on my nose. It's very uncomfortable.
Weird. And now.
It occurs to me that Secret of Mana had this as well, except it was a rabbit man and a tiny sprite.
The next exhibit comes to us from the Far East via the Midwest with a non-stopover in Nantucket. It's a fantastic, freakish, and full of cheese producing goodness. Now, I give you the one-horned beauty of goat.
The unigoat.
Unigoat.
Wow. I like how you said non-stopover. I like the idea of a non-stopover.
Isn't she amazing? Please do not touch the horn. I have that rule too. Okay, let's find the red curtain. Follow me. Follow me. There's much more to see. Our next exhibit is not for the squeamish or for the faint of heart. The disgusting, violent, gruesome beast that will give you a sensation of horror and repugnance. It has fangs the size of a human femur, and its body is covered in fur from head to toe. Its eyes are so hypnotic that staring into it could make you spiral into a sea of madness. This is the terror that is Mongolia. Is this dark? I don't believe it. Mongolia has escaped. Be very careful of you, my friend. Peer around any corner. Grab his ankle. Promoting.
I like this setup.
Here, close the curtain. Our last exhibit is the most recent addition to the show. Do you not believe your eyes when you see the rare combination of species? I present to you, for the first time ever, the fabulous, unbelievable Doodle.
It's a pig poodle.
No, that guy. It's a Moogus. Is that you, boy? I didn't even use stuff changes, but this is ridiculous. Rude. You going, a Moogus? Guess we're a poodle with the head of a pig. I'd run too. My money back.
Oh, I thought there was gonna be like I thought they were doing like a script with Mongola escaped and then like jumps out from behind or something, you know, like
Who
you
knows?
would at a place like this. Started
Apparently
with
not. Yeah, dress the pig up as a poodle. I think in both cases it's kind of.
Oh.
Well, there's Mongola. That's pretty. Yeah, that's pretty bad. Ladies and gentlemen, big race is about to begin. Me? Do I get to play the video game now? And they're off. Trouble is leading the pack. This is a cutscene. 2 entries tearing up the track that rhymed. Let that big go! Furry pig. We have a wiener.
who owns this pig?
Me. I'm the owner of this pig. Sir, will be the guest of honor at the Queen's banquet tonight. Congratulations. Well, Moogus, it looks like you've done something right for a change. You can ask the Queen if she knows how to get back to Podunk. Dunk. That was easy. Yeah, Moogus definitely leveled up. Moogus evolved into a doodle. The winner of the big race gets to meet the Queen. Here you go.
Going before I change my mind. He's gonna be mad when he finds out the truth. If he finds out the truth.
Yeah. Look how the kid's got his axe out. Dinner company. Where'd you run off to? Hope he doesn't get into too much trouble. A dog. Knows where he's sitting. That's cool. Got like a chalice there and a little bit of side salad with a sliced tomato. Our guests and assorted. Have your attention, please.
I guess, are we assorted rabble?
I think so. The guy in purple in the back. We'll begin once Her Majesty arrives. Are we seated on the left of the Queen? Wow, this is some fancy castle. Heard that Flem and Fancy did the decorating. Wow. The tapestry, this is amazing. You should see his custom bookcases in the study in the East Wing. He even used gold paint on the backsides. They're gorgeous. That's such taste. Everyone, please be seated. The Queen is about to arrive. Of Ivor Tower, distinguished guests, I present to you Her Majesty, the Queen. There you go. Thank you so much for attending. We hope everyone has a wonderful time. Introduce himself. Yeah, here. The young man is Chugmander, the owner of the winning pig, Your Highness. It's a great pleasure to meet you, Mr. Chugmander. You can call me Queen Blue Garden. Hi. You can see my dog, or pig dog. Have you? This writing is incredibly good. Following the castle before he appeared. Why would the Queen know where the dog is? Dog catcher, different responsibility. Good night, my little piggy. You should be the masterpiece at the Queen's dinner. It's supposed to be French. You will not be very pretty piggy, are you? Sacre bleu, you are not a pig. Whatever. Yeah, shall make you taste the. Oh. Some people eat dogs, so why not, right? Come on, Pierre. Son of a motherless rodent.
What was that sound? Oh, it's your turn to run around. Oh.
Going back. Fighting. Pierre's gone. As is the Bisque. Okay. Look at all this food that Pierre's leaving out. Even refrigerated. This is definitely gonna be yellow strike on the safe serve here in Toronto. I'll lose your restaurant license, Pierre. It's the same sound as the whirlpools in the sand area. You remember that? No, wait, no. I don't know. This is for the very beginning of the game. There was that guy in the cave.
Oh, yeah. Gust of air sound.
Okay. Dog. Dogs open doors. Locked.
Some dogs can open doors.
What about a Moogus? Moogus almost transformed into a soup. Oh, that would have been a third transformation this evening. Delicious. Delicious dog soup. These bookcases. 3 different colors of book. What a great library. In my day, we only had 2 colors of book. These doors. I wonder how many acorns are in that one. There's all these weird vents everywhere. Form and shape of this castle is improbable. I say so. And library. And chest. You can't open chest. Well, biscuit. Yum biscuit. Sweet and shin. Please, arf.
A lot of places for a dog to go.
Yeah, they got central air in this castle, it seems. No idea what's going on. I'm just going places at complete random.
Yeah, I kind of wonder what was that sound?
Yeah.
I gotta wonder what kind of ventilation like old castles had. Like
they had you open the window.
That's very curious.
Time. I mean, this feels like what a real dog would do. They would hear a weird sound and just bark at it. You know what I'm saying? I'm getting into character, really, more than anything else.
Should probably review the known bugs for this.
Okay. It's like every time I hear that sound, tiles are appearing on the floor. Woo!
Act 3, there's a bug that if you kill the monsters in a wrong order, you can't get to exit the cave passage.
What is happening?
If I remember right, you had to kill the first monster at the start, then the last monster at the exit. You had to kill last. Make sure you do not save if you run into the bug.
No, little one. I don't get many visitors down here. The keys around your neck will help you in the castle.
Oh.
Okay. This old lady. Oh, my bruisits? What's a
bursitis? That's when you're like a widening of your foot, I believe.
Oh,
it's painful. Like a swelling of your foot.
You're a fluffy little boy. Your mother must be worried. Go run along now. Oh,
or
my
is it like
bursitis.
a bone growth? What is it? Fluid-filled
Bones
sacs
burst.
that cushion the bones, tendons, and muscles near your joints.
Terrific.
Okay, so it's an inflamed joint.
All right. Well, we figured out what's wrong with this poor woman. Too bad for her. Do you think the dog can open up doors now?
I
Oh,
wonder.
that dog got some air. How much hang time my dog had? He's so impressed. Alex Pro dog border. How much do you think? You know the Tony Hawk games, right? If instead of being named Tony Hawk Pro Skater, they were called Anthony Hawk's Professional Skateboarder, how less good do you think the games would have performed commercially?
If they were called what?
Anthony Hawk's Professional Skateboarder instead of Tony Hawk's Pro Skater.
I don't know. That's a question that we'll never know the answer to for real. But
The market. Legit have no idea what's happening. I'm just guessing.
yeah,
Didn't go in here.
it's funny though. Like a lot of people have questions or like have thoughts about, how something should be marketed or whatnot. But like, you don't get to run the experiment twice, and usually.
No. As I said, you can only jump over the same hole once.
I mean, if you're a very big company, sometimes you kind of do get to run an experiment twice, but in like different places.
Test markets, right?
So they're not exactly comparable. They're just hopefully comparable. It's like as good as you can get, but
Apparently there's whole communities of people where like everybody in the area is statistically likely to just pick losers or whatever. It's so there you'll get like whole postal codes where everybody has bought a house whose value they paid above the average land value in the area. And they all buy cars that are statistically demonstrated to be of worse value in terms of like their quality as a product and the cost of maintaining. And on average, people in that postal code also like vote for the political party that loses the federal election, and like just on and on and on and on. Apparently this is like a known anomaly in like producing test markets. They know not to run products in those areas because if people like them, it's like a predictor of the product's eventual failure. Because the statistical likelihood for people in these areas to pick users. Isn't that weird?
that's a weird concept.
Yeah, it's a real thing though. Yeah, I legit have no idea what's going on. I'm 100% completely lost.
I think there's probably just some fork of the maze you haven't entered yet.
Yeah.
I tend to just, whenever I reach a maze in a video game, I usually do the left-hand rule thing.
You just always go left.
But, yeah, and then the thing is, if there are any branches, it becomes tricky. I would imagine where you needed to go was probably like near where that lady was, but
Did seem to be the furthest. God.
by using the left-hand rule though, like I often don't really have to think too hard about mazes in games. It depends on the game, but
To go.
yeah.
And eventually, my maze is kind of not fun. What do you think? I don't know that I've ever played a game and I was like, man, that maze was so fun. This is my highlight of the game.
I don't know. It can be alright, but it's... I don't know. That's one of those things where I think it's about balance. Similar to like, you know, how many random battles is too many in a JRPG or that kind of thing.
Yeah.
I don't think you went down in that path, did you?
I'm willing to try it. Yeah, you know when you see it. I think I've gone here, but
You probably have gone in there before.
yeah, with like the random battles in a JRPG, they're a metaphor for your hero's struggle, right? It's a storytelling device. But yes, like you know it when you've seen it, right? You know when enough is too much.
Well, and I mean, like the answer to that question there's not the same answer for different people. For some people it's too much, and for some people it's enough.
I'm into it. Let's do a 3D maze on a 2D shape. I'm into it.
Non-Euclidean geometry.
Euclid. Euclid was a Greek, right?
But that reminds me, like,
Right.
Yes, Euclid was Greek.
Hey, Tree Mosh, you're welcome.
Wait, what's that? That place looked new.
What?
Down there, where you just were.
But drawing. I'll go back.
Yeah, that looks new to me.
I do like it hot. Would rather depends on what I'm doing. For some things, I would rather sweat. So I've already been here.
At the bottom right, yeah.
Already done this too.
Okay, I think stepping on that thing opened, or at least like made things light up off to the side.
Yeah, we were talking about that last time I was there.
I didn't see the things light up.
Okay, I did. And I was like, look, they light up. Yeah, we've done this.
Well,
he actually. What did you say?
Are they opening passages, or are they just lighting them up?
Couldn't tell you.
Interesting.
Woman again. My bursitis.
Oh, okay.
Now we're playing multiplayer over the old electric interwebs.
We're using RetroArch with NetPlay.
And
that's
actually,
how we're doing it.
I think we pretty much unanimously agreed that it would be better if I played the dog. Usually when I play games like this, I don't bother with like equipping items and stuff. And that Brad didn't like that idea, so I'm a better fit for the dog. This is my interest and skill set. TCP/IP over occasion, per occasion. Into that. Hey, you know it's a protocol, right? Birds know how to cooperate. That's what matters. I have to go down there, bark at it, sniff around. I would not be surprised to hear if carrier pigeons were more reliable than the internet in terms of number of packets received, number of packets delivered. But with the internet, you can send so many more electrons that you can send pigeons. I think a carrier pigeon would be an interesting life.
I remember reading that
it's honest work.
It's actually got pretty good bandwidth, just really bad latency.
Carrier pigeons?
Just because of how much data you can put on a carrier pigeon.
On a pigeon, yeah. I guess it would depend upon. I'm thinking handwritten notes, but yeah, if we're really getting serious about this, yeah, I guess you give it a thumb drive, right?
Yeah, like a carrier pigeon could hold many grams of micro SD cards that are pretty large. I would imagine. So it seems like you can't go. Like that bottom right area does seem suspicious. But I think you can't get to it from this loop down here. But maybe you can go to the left and down. I don't know.
That's my nosing around music.
So you can't go straight down from here? Oh, you can.
Yeah. You get up here. Interesting card. Love your terrible joke, Tree Mosher. You got me. Ever watch like fighting?
With a couple of guys in school. That's not right.
Do you ever watch like fighting game videos and like you're following the match and then somebody does some mix-up? You're like, yeah, I would have gotten hit by that too. So you're sitting and you're watching at home and you're like, yeah, they would have gotten the KO on me too. Feel that?
Usually if I'm watching competitive fighting games online, I'm thinking, yeah, I would have gotten hit by everything.
Yeah, for sure. You ever have those moments where like somebody's doing like a combo string or whatever, and you're like, oh yeah, I know this one, and then they do something, and you're like, whoa, like that hit me here at home. Like I'm sitting and just watching.
I guess I have had that with, what have I had that with? I don't know. I know what you're saying, though. It's never happened to me with fighting games. So
That's fair.
I guess it has to be
I don't know what to do.
something where I feel comfortable in a competitive situation.
I
guess I can't pilot you, and there's not really a way. What happens if you press start?
Just cheat.
Oh, there's no way we can switch controls at this point. Well,
Game's broken.
We could look up a map.
Yeah, let's just use a guide. I don't want to spend any more time in this haunted dog basement. Haunted dog basement.
Let's see.
Looking
Map
for pigeons
of
up
Ivor Tower.
I can do this though. That's good.
Secret of Evermore.
That's what we want. We want to learn about the secret of Evermore.
The secret of Evermore. Ivor Tower, sewers, and dog maze. I guess that's what we're looking at here.
Yeah.
Okay. So... Oh, okay. You've done everything with, like, the walking around with this lady here. Okay, how do we get to T? T comes from Q. Okay, so the bottom right you can't get to from this floor. Like, you have to go up above. Oh, Dogma's Vent Connections mini-map.
I'm not particularly good at any fighting games. I just like them as a genre.
Yeah.
Design-wise, they're really interesting.
Yeah, I do like them. Well, I play them mostly one player, because...
She is wandering. How did she get down here? Her belt, when she's facing right, kind of looks like she's holding a flashlight, though, which is interesting. She'll turn right for us.
Okay, I'm looking at this map, and I'm trying to figure out how to get from one place to another, but there... P...
She's standing still, it kind of looks like she's holding a flashlight. I don't know. It's an observation.
Ivor Tower interiors? This is what I need? Okay.
Did you find...
Aha.
Okay. Ah.
Okay, so I have to look at two different maps and kind of put together which is where.
It will get pretty sweaty. It's good though. The competitive spirit.
And
I think fighting games are not that hard. They're just often not well explained to folks. Barriers to them getting into them and learning how to play them, and like getting to like the level you need to be where you start to like understand what's happening. And
okay,
therefore can start to like make meaning and enjoy it.
Okay, I think I know where you need to go now.
Okay. Just dogging around.
Okay, let's see. Where are you? You're
go.
by the red pipe. Okay. Go to the left and then down. Straight down here. Yeah. Oh, you can't go down there? Wait, maybe you're not where I think you are. Hang on. Okay, so stop there. I think that's G. Okay, yeah, this is good. So go down and well, not there, but
ooh.
That Homer Simpson snacking sound still gets me.
Yeah.
Anyhow, so
yeah,
down and to the right. Okay, you can try left as well, but
yeah, the whole thing about fighting games is you're not paying for the game. When you buy a fighting game, really what you're buying is the right to trash on Twitter endlessly and spend 100 times more hours, you know, shit-talking people who made a cheap character. It's really the entertainment you're getting when you buy a fighting game.
So
You,
I would say I think we're on the right track here.
You Makoto players are all the same.
Oh. Okay, so you found
right hand side. Your trees. In my day, trees were outside.
Okay, so that was the place we hadn't gone, right? Or the place you hadn't gone. I was just watching.
Yeah. I have not been here yet.
Okay,
it's all new to me.
Anyway,
all new, squirreled.
I believe this is the way to continue.
Okay. New fantastic point of view. You're gonna get copyright struck because I'm singing the Disneys?
I don't know. Anyhow, so that's the thing. Like whenever I get, oh, you finally found the way out. We've got a goofy tune.
What? I'm a dog. Yeah, knowing how to get out of that corner pressure is a skill, right? It's not that hard though. So tell me, Mr. Chugmander, what do you think of my new castle? I like it. It's really clean, immaculate, spotless, without flaw. Yeah, sure, I guess. It is well past time for the main dish, don't you think? I run a tight ship here, and I don't like to wait. What could be taking so long? Where is my meal? Dog. That dog just made the food go invisible. This is outrageous. Who's responsible for this filthy beast? Names. I want names. That'll be my dog. Make a mockery of my banker, will you? See how you feel after a night in the Dedegagen. Guards. 6 years dungeon. This is a very slow-moving guard. Okay, buddy, you had your fun. I've seen your type here before. You start by messing up your room and wind up years later messing up banquets. For a friend, he looks like a real troublemaker. Come on now. However,
I'd rather call a lawyer. That's a good line.
That's a good line.
I'll save state
we're in
that
the brig.
Wait, what did you just do?
I hit the wrong button. No,
hang on.
I hit the wrong button.
Good thing I save stated.
Okay, boys, welcome to your new home. It's called the hellhole. You're gonna die here.
I save stated to defend against your save stating. Hey, Fistbit, how's it going? Yeah, we have found this has crashed the emulator a couple of times. Hasn't this time.
Oh, interesting. Interesting.
Hello, Enigma. Or you've been here, Enigma Wave, right? What's that
song? Xylophone? I don't know.
83 KY, Doc? Oh, it's Doc Brown.
Percussion-like thing.
Doc Brown when his thing catches fire. Oh, do I have to press the button? Okay.
Yeah, I'm like, they kicked me out.
You were gonna be here a long time.
The guard in the purple floofy outfit is not very intimidating at all, I dare say. Wouldn't it be funny if in the plot of the game, Chug Mander just died in the jail? What do you think? What do you think?
I think there are games where that kind of thing happens and there's a game over. Sierra games seemed like they would do that.
Good old palette animation water, yeah. Rapidly twitching those banks. Yeah, your character just wallows in prison forever. Wet dog smell. Looks like the dog is trans-dimensional.
Yeah, there are a number of bugs with this hack.
We've found quite a few. Look. Oh God, it's the devil himself. Gored by a demon. Good. Yeah, we've
I like how you're opening everybody's cell, but not mine.
Never heard of you. This game is called Mander's Big Adventure.
Oh, it's one of those mini tars. It's back.
You and dogs are transdimensional? I mean, come on, pick a dimension, guys.
So yeah, I would say it would be nice if this this hack was debugged and finished. Like,
you talking about me?
What?
You calling me a hack?
Sure.
Oh yeah,
a lousy hack full of bugs crawling all over you in your hair.
I took a shower last night when I got home from my bike ride. I didn't realize it was that bad. You were saying something of substance. My apologies.
No, so this was made in 2009.
Lord, it's a space robot. Made in 2009.
And it just hasn't been updated. Like, yeah, Fosoya did. I think they did like 3 versions of the hack, like trying to. Oh, you finally let me out. By dying?
The boy just...
Is it scripted so that if you die, it lets me out?
Gotta heal there, bud. You're dying. Also, your dog's dead.
Yeah.
Shoplifting, loitering. I think this robot thing here got thrown in the bin for philandering, probably. Heal. Imagine in this kingdom, philandering is a crime, right?
Who knows? The queen seems rather strict.
Bull-rousing, baccanoidering, skullduggery. Skylarking, yeah. Skylark, have you anything?
Funny, I can't open this one.
It's probably powered by souls. There's not enough enemy souls inside it yet.
What happens if you step on it?
Foolery, shenanigans, yeah.
Come step on this.
We're raising a very good list of crimes against the state here. Foolery.
Okay, well.
Is there a verb for bric-a-brac? Or is that just a noun? Can you bric-a-brac?
Can you
Shenanigans. I declare shenanigans.
I can brick a Wii U.
Yeah. Jeez.
It is very brick shaped. I think the Wii U is the most brick shaped console I've ever owned.
That you've owned, because the new Xbones are pretty cubular. What about a GameCube? Brick shaped cubes, cube wise.
We've got to take this
okay, here's
out.
a funny story. Maybe the people in the audience are the sort of folks, you have 15 hit points, who actually know the answer to this. So, gracious nerds of Twitch, I beseech thee. Recently, my 3DS, the step counter, like the number of paces, you know, the things your feet do, went down. My counter was almost at 12 million, and in my foolish ways, I was very excited to get the pace counter on my 3DS to 12 million. And I was about like at 11.5 million, and the paces went down to like 10,900,000. I'm very sad. It was this, I don't know, this kind of dumb, stupid tradition I had of just bringing my 3DS places. Anybody have any idea why that would happen?
I don't know.
The number of steps would go down.
Like a sad development.
Yeah, I mean it's fine. You know what I mean? It's just it doesn't actually ruin my life. It would have just been nice. I don't know. I'm just curious.
I don't know. Sometimes it's sad when like long term. Ah, I see. We had to kill the guard bot.
I told you. We didn't have enough souls in the door latch.
Oh, we've unlocked another maze. Do you think we can go this way?
I'm doing it too. Mash.
Oh, it's poison water.
Damn the torpedoes. We go forward. Are we not men? We are Devo. I know a guy who's a man. That's pretty sick. What's that like? Was that R&B soul group called Guys to Men? Sanitary sewer instead of storm sewer. Sometimes they overlap, right?
It's just a rat.
You reach the max value of the data type. It's possible, but you would think if it was like an overflow, it would have reset to 0, right?
Okay, can't go that way.
So what data type maxes out at 11.5 million? Just to men. I remember them.
I think we should come down this way.
Lost me, so.
What? This doesn't go anywhere?
Go that way. 32. It's the I guess like the implementation for every CPU is different in terms of like what the ceiling for an integer is. Right. I don't know what kind of CPU the 3DS is running. But if you overflowed on an integer, wouldn't it just go back to 0? If it's a uint? It's misbehaving. If I can do... Boys to men? What if boys to men was a data type? What do you think?
Boys to complement men.
Yeah, exactly. I guess you could do just like a type def. Should I do that? Question for more experienced developers. If I type def my integers to boys to men, will it make my code more readable? I'm looking for serious answers only. The guy, go talk to him. Did you try to kill me?
Oh, he's just a clone of one of them.
We got these poopy chests.
1 mushroom, 3 parts water. Deadly shower.
Deadly shower, eh?
Okay, so what have we never used?
Oh, what we call it where I'm from, but it's fine.
Drain.
We've not used drain, any emails. People on Stack Exchange are going to mean things about my code base.
I wish you'd sell stuff. Nobody sold magic stuff in the new area.
Overload the assignment operator to call the deconstructor.
Oh, okay.
Ooh, wow. Why is the sewer is at grade with the rest of the building?
Oh no, a guard.
I'm not going to delve into the architectural choices here.
Well, we did have to go through a door.
But we didn't go downstairs. Upstairs. Maybe the sewer is the best place. That's where you get the real good ingredients. You know what I'm saying? Got the hookup. Got those ingredients that they don't want you to know about.
I was liking that tune, and then we switched to this tune that we've heard a lot. Kind of made me sad.
The archway there is just made with stairs just below us. Do you see that? There's the arch over the fire. Those are just stairs. Chug Bando, so nice to see you. I didn't react so harshly at the banquet. But I just hate it when things don't go as planned.
Wait, do you think she's gonna have an evil twin?
Gonna try to shoot us with a frost ray. If I know anything about media, women have blue lipstick, they also have ice magic.
Maybe you could help us get home. There will be time for that later. This meeting is really about me.
Needs. Just heard of another castle in the kingdom. Castle Yvonne Keep is our former home, and it is filthy.
Oh, I see. Ivor and Eben.
Right. Ebony and Ivory together in perfect.
Remove the stragglers. This sounds like a mission of genocide or something here.
Yeah, I'm into it.
Chessboard Plateau.
Welcome, Bob. How
Go
you
down
doing,
to the
man?
ravine, come up the other side, open the drawbridge.
Adventures of Iceman.
Yeah, sure, I guess. Okay.
Hudson Douglas. What name that is.
Down through a door on
Down
the
the door of
chessboard.
the chessboard. You'll find when you get there. Hey, Bob.
Go away, you stinky boy. Hey, what if you talk to them as the dog?
Rude.
I'm kind of curious what they'd say.
Away, you smelly creature. Away, you putrid pup.
Putrid pup.
Oh man, look at this dude. Pantomime. Look at me. It's probably his
Memphis
topples leaves.
What? Memphis topples leaves?
Is this guy supposed to be one of those Muppets? Are the Muppets named? There's the Muppets that they don't like movies. It stinks. Woe be a woman whose fate it is to serve. The tongue shriveled that it spews such falsehoods. Ah, but does not a man pull my strings? We are all but puppets, breaking the fourth wall of greater powers. Puppets, as in the show of life, truly birth doth wind the curtains. And woman, are thy lines scripted? In that I can be no one but myself. Can say only my lines. Sad to be so constrained. It is I who feel for thee, thine own role in fate, ever been written. Mine own, hinges with each breath. He Though puppet I be, it's hope, faith, and love in capitals pulls my strings. Woman, mine ears do sting. Thy tongue I shall away. Search of easier folly. Wow, look at that. I wish I could leave rooms like that.
The Shine of Life by
Billy Shakes bad. No. I don't know about that experience we just had.
Oh, so we can't see down in front.
Oh,
I
in
see.
front. Where's the rest of the audience? I don't know, man. Don't worry about it.
That's confusing.
Someone did write that.
Billy Shakespeare wrote that.
Or employed in the course of writing that. Right? Think about it. Look at these. Look at the stair roof.
Stair roof? Oh.
Yeah, the arch over the fire. They're just stairs.
That
These
is weird.
stairs. Recolored. They put, yeah, exactly. This needs braces.
Oh yeah, like they have the blue palette and the brown palette. That's odd.
Yeah.
I guess it's supposed to be orange light of the I don't know.
The fire. Somebody thought they were being exceedingly clever. Oh, Moongus, it looks like we're off to Ebon Keep. Ebon Keep and Ivory. What the heck's around your neck? A key to loot this castle. I don't know where you got it, but I'll hang on to it. You just stole my key. Give me that back. Earned that. Jerk. Bite your butt.
We
Shall
found
away.
Our third item.
You're allowed to say I shall away if you're not able to. You need to have a traveling cloak on while you say I shall away, because if you don't, flourish your traveling coat briskly while saying I shall away, is it really even worth it?
Wait, what was the queen's name again?
Queen Ivon.
Blue something? Bluebell?
Oh, Blue Garden.
Blue Garden.
The backseat of a police car.
Okay, so this is the way forward. Do we want to loot the castle a little bit first?
Sounds like a Mel Brooks egg tree monster. Sure, let's go loot the castle. Whatever. They locked us up. Let's go steal their stuff. Saying I shall away.
I mean, we did ruin their dinner.
It's true. Saying I shall away while you're in the back of a cop car sounds like a Mel Brooks gag, right? Like, driver, go.
Wait, why doesn't anyone...
You're not in a taxi cab, but you're in the back seat of a cop car. I mean, what doesn't anyone want?
So nobody in town sold magic items, right? Oh, I thought we could, wander around the castle and, open all those doors that... How did we get there?
Go back to the sewer. Locked.
That's really weird. I'm holding right.
Oh, weird. Oh, it's probably just scripting to move you away, right? You hit the door you can't go in.
Ah, I see. You walk away and say, locked.
Yeah. They had all the writing in the world. Wait, what this door here to the right?
That's the way forward, isn't it? Or...
The right?
But then again, the dog came in from the right. Maybe this is going back to the...
That's what I'm thinking, yeah.
Ah, okay. So this is that big old area.
Gotta give me biscuits. See ya.
I can't. Can we go down? Oh, I'd better avoid the... So I was thinking about, in old castles, you hear about ideas of, crawl space passages. Ventilation could be a good reason for having stuff like that. just like small
Yeah.
open passages that people don't go through just to bring air across the...
Sure. I'm not
Three mushrooms.
I'm not an expert about medieval architecture, but I don't think they had central air. The only reason why you ever have like ventilation or ductworks is because you have like an HVAC system somewhere that's distributing air across the building, right? Be it cold or be it hot. You wouldn't have vents if you didn't have an HVAC, you know what I'm saying?
His wife fell down one of the heat vents?
My wife.
Gave away key.
Brad, what have you done?
Oh, he gave me a thing. Firepower.
Fire.
Okay, so which one of these don't
Beard
I like?
wizard?
Heal, levitate, reveal, or revive. Those all... Do you think we'll need levitate again? Crush is really good. Fireball's been pretty good.
What flavor, though? What flavor of Crush? Going, mighty beard wizard. I'm a neato.
I'm just not going to equip it.
Yeah.
Yes, give me stuff. Okay.
Iron.
Oh, it's all stuff I don't have much of.
Get some acorns, baby. We're gonna go feed the squirrels.
Whoa, feathers are expensive.
Yeah, in this economy.
Oh, I was hoping you'd give me
love
like
chasing
roots and
squirrels.
water. So, did I just ruin our chances to...
Yeah, we can't loot anymore. Probably like a lightsaber and like Masamune and 10 Excaliburs and whatever kind of cool gear a dog would have.
Oh, what's this?
Brad, come on. You ruined it all.
Oh.
It's all your fault.
Also, hi there, might be a wizard.
The beard wizard. There's a door here.
It's funny, because he might be a wizard for a while, but then he became other names, and now he's back to might be a wizard. Okay, so we've been down here. We don't want to...
Want to be in this silly dungeon. Gross. The dungeon. Look at all these stairs that the dog goes up. This game is nonsense. Hate it. There's no consistency. Aside, game. The dogs can go upstairs or they can't.
Oh, okay. I
There's
remember this
balls.
room now.
You're a knuckleballer.
Roots.
Roots? The roots are on fire.
That door opens. You know what? I have a feeling those doors were going to be locked anyway.
No. I think you gave the key away.
You think I'm just sour grapesing it?
Yeah. You're just salty. You can't miss. You just can't hold the L.
Might be a lizard.
Might be a Brad.
How do we get to the east part of the castle?
You get a stat. Oh, you killed me in the door. Go back up. You just killed your dog. You just clipped your dog into the wall. I'd call the SPCA.
Here, I'll give you some healing and...
Leave you for dead. Back inside the geometry forever.
Can we go down and east?
Mm-hmm.
Aha! Here we go.
Sack on a cow on Twitch, but you're in Warrior elsewhere. But you're also Brad.
Yeah. Well, I was
Jeez.
Brad first, and then I was Rain Warrior, and then somebody had taken Rain Warrior on YouTube and also on Twitch. So I became Sakana Cow because those were some of the first words I learned in Japanese a long time ago.
Cow.
And then I used to put them together and say fish face, and I thought it was funny. And then for some reason, Thought that's the name I'll bring back because I can't use Rain Warrior.
Here we are. Just go by my name. Can you think anybody in the chat can guess what my name is?
Skullclaw.
Weesh.
Wow, look at that.
412.
Look at that crush.
Greg? No. Oh, Greg. Oh, Greg Sword. Remember the days of Greg Sword and Greg Shield.
Okay, they're not doing
geez.
damage though.
Just murdering them for fun.
Oh right, we have to go through the chessboard, right?
This is another maze. Me.
Yeah, but it's a pretty
Labyrinth
simple
is
maze.
Nobody can get it? Does anybody want a hint? Allowed to play
Is it Jeeve? What's this?
I don't know. The it's mascot from that insurance company, I think.
It's Foot Knight.
Rationale level 3. Ain't it be just do?
I wonder if corrosion works.
Not
on it.
Barry. Barry's pretty close.
Corrosion
dropped
sucks.
its defense. Yeah.
Uh,
Just make sure to have your metal work inspected every spring, fall, or to prevent metal loss. People, what could happen to you?
Did you do 331 or was it the
That
firewall?
was me. I did 2 charges.
Oh, I see.
And I lined that bad boy up. Well, the bosses are not interesting. I don't know how else to say it.
Yeah.
He looks cool, but he's basically just like cruising, right? This is just like a dude on a Segway.
I feel like
They're trying to just like walk down the street, and there's like some dingus on a bird scooter.
the combat's pretty similar to Secret of Mana, except enemies move faster.
Sure do.
Which means there's a lot more like
That's a good name.
just playing footsie with them, you know?
Yeah. Esteban's a good name. I can get down for Esteban. Yeah, so okay, in my mind, you're going to try to grab a coffee, or like maybe you're going to the drugstore to pick up some Advil or whatever, right? And this boss is like one of those dudes just like screaming on the sidewalk on one of those electric scooter things that everybody has to have now. No, it's like the worst. They're just the worst. Anyways. This is kind of what it feels like. We were just dodging dudes. So you don't have that problem about where you live. 368, what a big hit. Do you have to deal with those electric scooter people where you live, Brad?
I don't see them around very much. I kind of have like the opposite thing where if I ride my bike around, sometimes like people honk their cars at me or yell at me just for being on a bike.
You're a bit out of the city though, right? Like you're in one of those suburbs where people don't think too quick, right?
Like I could be in a bike lane minding my own business and someone might yell like get off the road to me.
Yeah, I love it when motorists are honking at me because I know they've seen me. I mean, like, I'm happy to let you honk at me all day. You know, because otherwise that's what, first degree murder. I mean, I'm good if you're honking at me.
Yeah,
It's my happy place. Be mad, stay mad. It's like cool as a cuke.
like Secret of Mana had all those enemies that had like high evade or whatever.
Yeah.
That were hard to hit and stuff, but this one has enemies that just like move fast and like whack you and stun you. It's, I don't know. I find this enemy particularly hard to hit.
This guy's deal.
Yeah, Well, that's the thing. Like, also, like especially when I lived in Toronto, a lot of people rode bikes. A lot of people rode bikes in very unsafe manners.
Ways. Yeah.
So, you know, there's a lot of due frustration on the part of
everyone.
People driving who are trying not to kill people.
Yeah, they're doing their best. If they have like standoffs at intersections where I arrive at the intersection second and the motorist is just like assuming I'm gonna go through first, like I'm just not gonna pay attention, and I stop, then you end up with this weird thing where they like don't want to go. They think I'm gonna go, and I just wait forever. Make them go first. I'm not risking that thing. You know, where like start going and they decide last second, oh, actually I'm not gonna wait. You got to the intersection first, you go through first.
The hole in the checkpoint. Yeah, there's also the situation where it's like the motorist thinks they're being polite or whatever. They're like, oh, we're gonna give you what's happened?
We're good. I was just saving the state. She's like, oh, don't worry, it's gonna be fine. And you're like, no, it's not gonna be fine. When are you gonna pay for my rehab? Just go. Just get out of my way.
Yeah, no, I just mean the situation where like they think they're being polite by doing something that is not how the protocol of the road works.
Yeah.
Where they're like waiting for you and they shouldn't be, and they're holding up other people, and you don't want to go because like you really shouldn't.
You don't have right away, and if you botch the situation, they might have to hose some viscera off the front of their car, which is annoying. But yeah, like you're crushed, right? You're going.
Finally, I can charge the axe. I think that means I'm about to receive a new weapon. That's usually what happens. Oh, check it out! It's one of those pyramid thingies.
Yeah, look at that, buddy. Let's cyclists here that believe their cars. So happy to work from home now. I don't have to deal with traffic. Yeah, you get to wake up so soon before your shift. Good vibe. That's a good vibe. You gotta wake up enough so that you're awake, but yeah, having to get on a bus or whatever.
Let's corrode these guys. Tiny amount of damage. Is it corrosion? Oh wait, no, that was mushroom. And what cost a feather?
No. The issues with bike lanes is a lot of people treat bike lanes as not part of the roadway, but rather they treat it as though it's just like a great place to park, like unload their vehicle or whatnot. So a lot of times bikes are forced out of the bike lanes because people just because motorists are occupying them, or because they're not properly maintained by the city. They're filled with trash. The road surface is bad. Your Highness.
It's weird.
Yes.
Romeo.
Wherefore art thou? What have you done with the boy and his big dog? Sent them to a little journey. They're going to the other side of the ravine.
Oh, this guy's from the whatever it was called, Nobilia?
Colossia. Are you afraid that they'll learn more than they should from the friends at LiamGiiV? Never get that far. The dragon will take care of them first. There's
dragons.
Dragon. Besides, if they do get to the other side alive, and they don't do what I told them to do, I'll take care of them when they come back here. There you go.
What?
When someone stops to let you do a left turn, you're like, no, just clear the road. I think the best thing you can be when you're on the road is predictable.
Walk softly and pack heat? That's not how that saying goes.
Softly and carry a loaded gun.
Dark forest. Okay, so did we just come in from here and we got like a cutscene? So we saw that core thing up there.
Look at the core. When I'm cycling, I don't even so much mind drivers who are stupid, so long as they're like stupid in like a predictable fashion. You know what I mean? people are driving too fast, at least they're driving deliberately. Like, you know, they're going in a straight line and you can tell where they want to be from where they currently are. Like, that's fine.
Look at the thing
You
in the
just
tree
know
there.
not to be in their way, right? It's a cute little evil bat thing. That's nice. I like that. It's a good touch.
I like this place. Oh, we got the Parallaxing Trees.
And with the spooky up in the tree. Yeah, up here too. It's when people can't make up their mind and act suddenly and do unpredictable things.
Oh, I found it way off to the right.
It's frustrating.
Oh, there's a sign. Do you think it says stuff?
Heed and go no further.
I'm not going to take heed of that.
Yeah. Okay, it's also different when you're in like a smaller community, right? Where the roads are really quiet, very residential. There's no high capacity roads nearby, no throughput for the traffic. The roads are just like roads in the traditional sense, like they're just a place to get to. But when you're in the city and there's like, you get situations where like some residential street abuts road where the speed limit is like 40 or 50, like there's inevitably people who are going to come off of that intersection and be driving way too fast, be driving with a different mindset, right, on that surface. So it's different if you're in a little community road and there's some Nona is going to let you through. Oh, come through, young man. Oh, lovely day for a bike ride. Like, that's one thing. Yeah. It's just, if you're on a city road, like, I appreciate the gesture, but please don't be twee. Continue driving. Here to get from point A to point B, not to develop a relationship with the locals. Is this another maze? Is this the theme of the night? Is this maze night?
I mean, that's the whole game. Hey, an actual dragon. We found one.
Is that a dragon, or is that just like, what kind of gargoyle?
Oh, it's a gargan.
You just smashed it,
wow.
even though it was in the air.
It has a lot of hit points.
I think that if you hit something like that in the air, it wouldn't get hurt that bad, because it's mostly the crushing force between you and the ground that hurts you when you get hit by heavy stuff, right? You get hit by compression forces.
Well, I'm using an edged weapon, so there's...
I was thinking about the big ol' smashy hand, though.
Oh.
I'm saying?
Well, if I smash him into the ground.
He was still flying. Just thinking about this like it's an engineering problem. You do great at parties. It's funny because in Toronto, no, never. This dog has a sinus problem. In Toronto, I've never been struck by a vehicle, but I've hit many cars because people have pulled in front of me at some stupid time. I dented a guy's door once because I hit it so hard with my wheel. I was crossing through an intersection and he was like, no, there's no way that this bike is going to get here in time. I'm just going to scoot through and pass into the next lane.
Camp on the banks of the Great Green Limpopo River.
A fun name for a river. Is put a big dent in his door.
Yeah.
The wheels are pretty strong, right? The egg situation.
Egg situation?
Yeah, you hit the egg from the side and it cracks, but then you can put like a book on it if you do it like topwise.
Oh.
A wheel, right? There's one direction from which a wheel is really strong. Just physics. Just thinking about the bike like it's an engineering problem.
Oh.
If you were in a JRPG, Brad, what level do you think you'd be?
You asked that a couple times ago.
I'm thinking about it. I think if, like... So a big factor in my thinking here is, like, you go, when you're playing an RPG, like, whatever monster you meet last, you know, whatever area it's in last, is the strongest, right? So there can be just, like, a bat, the final dungeon, and it's, like, level 60, right? But it's just a bat. If you, like, let that bat into the area where you first started your adventure, just be a complete devastation, right? Bat would murder everything in the world. You think that happens in real life?
Here's a metric that maybe I could assign a level to myself. So my primary occupation is a programmer, I think you could say. And maybe as a programmer of retro computing devices. The oldest computer, or the computer I'm currently fighting, is the Apple II.
Yeah.
It's from 1982 or 1983? I think 1982. The 2E came out. Which makes it 39 years old?
Okay.
So maybe I'm level 39. A level 39 programmer of retro computers.
I see. If you were programming on a computer that used vacuum tubes and stuff, that would, and like punch cards, you would be a higher level.
Yeah.
An old analog computer.
That might be the final boss.
Final boss? Is he using like one of those gridirons or whatever they called them?
I'll program a PDP-30 or whatever they're called.
They're as big as a room. Machine. Funny. That's a good way of thinking about it. So, like, what if you've never been to a town? Like, you've never been somewhere before? Usually in an RPG, like, every place you go, the things are stronger than the area you went through. So that means that, like, if today you went to a town you'd never been to, all of a sudden, all the locals there would be a higher level than the last town you were in.
The locals that you like buy stuff from?
Yeah, well, it's like, you know, in an RPG, whenever you go to a new area, all the bad guys are just stronger, right? Like, so I don't know. I've never been to Georgian Bay, right? So if I, you know, get in a car and I drive to Georgian Bay, does it mean like all the bears and all like the birds and fish and stuff are like level 50? Whereas
Yes.
like, as I got to Toronto sooner, like all the birds and dogs and stuff here are only like level 35.
That's how it must work.
You saying?
Unless you're playing a Bethesda game, then they'll level with you.
Okay, that's cool. I'm into that. Exciting. It's good news for the locals.
As you get older, the squirrels start wearing armor all of a sudden,
and they know haste.
You're quite adventurous to wander so deep into the forest. I hate to tell you, but this is a dead end. We're talking Nowheresville. Listen, as long as you're here, I'll give you my favorite alchemy spell. I call it 1-Up. Use it just before you lose all your hit points. You'll regenerate at full power.
Don't you hate it when you're just trying to like go get some groceries and a raccoon casts Blizzaga on you?
Do you think I need Levitate or Revealer anymore? Do you think they were like a one area thing?
I don't know. I would hold on to them just in case. What's the one we don't use? We don't use Defend ever.
I use Defend like every boss battle.
Okay, I just don't pay attention then.
Oh, I need roots.
There's ethanol. Mushroom.
Oh wow, I'm spending a lot of money on roots. And I need water, but
guess that means also like every town you go to, the clothing is always better, right? Like no matter where you are in the world, if it's the first time you've been there, that place has the best clothes you've ever seen.
Well, that's just how
You just get
fashion
lighter.
works.
You get lighter.
Fashion's
lighter in
all
there.
about variety, finding the new thing.
Best and more expensive, yeah, absolutely. Just expensive relative to the wealth of the local pigeons have on them, right? I kill a pigeon here in Toronto, I only get $10. But if I kill a pigeon when I go to Georgian Bay later, I'm gonna get 15 each.
You get $10 for killing a pigeon in Toronto? How do you get that job?
Yeah. Well, I came to Toronto later than you, right? You probably only get like a $2 off of a pigeon because you came here so early. For me, Toronto is like a mid-adventure city.
Have you played the Scott Pilgrim video game?
No, I haven't.
Like the enemies
I hear
all
that he takes.
they drop toonies and quarters and whatnot.
It's fine. I hear he takes on the world. Veneer spoon pounding factory. 5 furlongs, tours daily.
Furlong? What? Furlong?
Distance. Measure distance.
Okay, this turn doesn't really make sense to me. Okay, dead end. Because I was left-handing, but how did we ended up...
Honestly, can't. If I said I've been paying attention, I'd be lying, Brad. Mostly just been memeing it up about JRPGs.
Well, I've been following my usual rule, you know, like which allows me to kind of mindlessly find every corner of a maze, as long as it doesn't have loops or branches, and then I have to start thinking.
Yeah. You just do what I do. Something for you.
But I don't know, like, in terms of mazes being good or bad... Okay, so that was a loop? We went...
I'll tell you.
Oh, this is just a dead end.
Maybe there's a skeleton we can give an amulet of annihilation to, and then they'll row us through the forest in their rowboat. There's no left-hand corner this way.
Wait, we go up and then we're... Oh, okay.
Then we're all right. Yeah, it's all right with me.
What's this say? Take heed and go no further.
It's the entrance. Yeah. Little bad dude up there. There's a little bad dude up there.
So, like, I would say, in terms of, like, this game is on the side of too much of the mazes, I would definitely say. Like,
Man, it levels up. It
Nice.
just levels up. Oh, dude. I'm strangely attracted to you.
oh. Oh, so there's a lot of, like, off-the-path paths. The thing is, like, the mazes in this game are really big, and they're made of, like, rubber stamp rooms.
All look the same. No discernible differentiating characteristics. So you get lost easy.
But the thing is, if you do this once in a game, I'd turn back. Okay, so we haven't been here, right?
Yeah. Do it once, it's fine, because it's the one time you did it. But if you do it like over and over again, your game is about these mazes.
Yeah. And I don't know, like, there's a lot of stuff that's cool if it's not the most compelling thing by itself, as long as it's, like, variety, something interesting to do. Like, I ended up talking about ActRaiser in these terms a lot, because, like,
had that in spades.
The sim part of the game is not a great sim game, and the action part of the game is an adequate action. Like, it's pretty solid, but it's not, the greatest of its kind anywhere near that. But, both sides are good, and they work together.
Intense.
Okay, well, I guess
we found our way out.
We gained some levels.
Yeah, back in. Brew. Yeah, but it's the novel combination of all those elements that makes that game so memorable. It's kind of goofy and weird, right?
So, like, I played the Jurassic Park game. Hang on, this is the Take Heed, for Super NES a little while ago, and I really like it at the start. And the first-person sections are extremely novel for Super Nintendo. But then when you try and play through it, the first-person sections end up like dominating your game time, and they're just not interesting after after a little bit. They play really slow. They're not, you're not playing Doom, you're not playing Wolfenstein. Like, the action isn't really ever that interesting with them. So it's just a real grind just getting from place to place in that game. And it's disappointing in that respect. But at the start, like, they're fine. It's just a matter of how much, like, how much do you ask? Yeah. If there had been some other mode of play, or if they had put some more variety into what you do inside the buildings, like, it really would have livened up the game a lot.
For sure. The Lattice background was actually my choice, so you can thank me for the aesthetic nature of the windows. I know, I agree. I think at a certain point, like, for a game like that, you spend all these hours developing some sort of technology, right?
Yeah.
Some rendering, all the content to fill those types of rooms. You go, well, geez, we got to put this in the game now that we've made it, right?
Oh yeah, I mean, for the developer, as the developer problem, I think they probably did a pretty good job based on what they set out to do. They got out a Jurassic Park game in good time to capitalize on the popularity of Jurassic Park.
The license.
It made great screenshots. It was something you really didn't see on the Super NES, like those first-person dungeons. There's not a lot of those around on it. And I don't know. It did what it needed to, but like... So I'm talking about it from the terms of how I enjoy it. But you know what? So we've discussed this before. Like, the way people talk about video games, it's ways of phrasing. Like, I don't like this is always a great... It's fine to say that. It's like there's never a problem with that. When someone says this is bad design, that's when...
Sure, the hackles come up.
Yeah, it's just the way of phrasing. And I mean, like, I should just take it as them saying, I'm not enjoying this. And I try to, like, turn off the... I don't know if that's a pedantic part of me or, like, whatever you want to call it, but I just think, no, I don't want to put blame on the person who was making it. I guess I have too much sympathy for developers.
Yeah.
When someone says that, it's like they're saying it about a person. They're saying it about, like, a person's work, and I don't know. I don't like the phrasing that way.
This is essentially the same rant that I've done on stream many times about speedrunners talking about how a game is broken or poorly designed or whatever. I'm playing the role of attack poodle. Nice.
Snip, snip, snip.
You want more or less barking, let me know. I'm happy to oblige. Just gonna assume it's always more barking, yeah?
Like, I'm happy to look at Jurassic Park for Super NES and talk about the things that didn't work in it.
It's a sniffy thing. Maybe that's relevant.
But I'm not happy to throw the developers of that game under the bus for any reason. Like I think they probably did a good job.
Or yeah, there's a lot comes in between.
Wait.
Team and wait.
Is this the room we were just in, or is this place changing as we're walking around?
I have literally no idea. The number is re-rendered in a weird way.
It looked like a weird, like, little red door appearing in the middle of the screen for a moment. That was a number? I guess that was a number.
Yeah, I think it was. I did damage to an enemy on the last screen.
Oh, it's this guy.
It's this guy. This guy. Not going to get any
Dead End City.
Those are the two options. Okay, well, you know, here we go. Here we go. What an idea. Iron ingots, ethanol.
Hang on, what do I need for crush?
The haze went away, right? Do you see? Do you see? Right haze? In here now.
Oh, because I used the menu?
Yeah.
Where do I see my...
Broken game, dead game. Stupid developers. Don't know how to code.
Oh, here's my... Okay, so crush is limestone and wax.
Yeah. Of which I think...
So this guy doesn't sell that.
No, neither. So maybe you want to swap out the...
Brimstone and ash? I've got lots of brimstone, I don't have much ash.
Tank, poodle, do.
Oh, I don't know. I stocked up pretty well in the last place, though, so I think we're okay for ingredients.
Yeah. I mean, I'm inclined to agree. A game is like a half of a conversation between two people, right?
Mm.
Conversation between the developer and the player. Right? The developer gets to say their part first and leave it there. And the player continues that conversation later and says their half, right? A lot can go wrong at distance. A lot of things that can interrupt it or make it not so clear. Yeah, I mean, like, it goes with any line of work, right? Like, I've never met a game developer who's like, yeah, I intentionally made a bad game because I didn't care. You know what I mean? Like, that's the kind of work you get into.
You know what? Like, okay, so that's the other thing, especially being an indie game developer.
Yeah.
The fact that you're, like, present and available,
yeah.
Like, the way people are used to talking about, you know, people who basically aren't there, aren't present in the conversation, they often talk about you that way. Or, conversely, they often, like, talk to you as if them having a bad experience with the game was your choice. Like something
you did it to them.
It's like, why did you make me do this thing that I hated? And it's like, I didn't make you do anything. I made a game that I hoped people would like, but you know,
can't please them all. Look at the guy in the tree. What a weird looking guy. I think we're lost, Brad. I don't know if you're willing to admit it. Also, your dog's dead.
Oh.
Puppy. We're dead, Amogus.
Guess I might as well give us both a heal. But I don't know, like it's... Well, it's part of the reason why, like, if I see someone playing my game, like, I do love to lurk on Twitch and not engage with them in case they recognize me. Sometimes they do know who I am. And I don't know.
Yeah. Lizard guy. Like, please, lizard guy with my father.
Why? That's weird. So I just went through like an unmarked path, right? This is not where we entered this room.
No, we entered at the bottom of T.
Okay,
Lost Woods.
so yeah,
This is what I thought they were going to do with the desert. Lost deserts.
Huh.
Whole new world.
Okay, so now your question is, am I lost? Yes.
Okay. Or you were convinced you weren't.
Well, no, before I was still trying to do a left-hand path and see if we eventually got somewhere. But the thing is, it eventually is breaking that, and we come out a place that we didn't enter, that kind of thing. And
yeah, I'm with Bob here. I think we should just curl up in a ball and wait for the cold hand of death to take us. It's probably the best course of action. Never go straight here. Also, go straight.
my goal is kind of to go as far right as we can. Oh, what does this say? Take heed and go no further. Ah, I think we just looped. I think that was a loop.
Oh, fantastic point of view. Right, yeah, I think there was a smelly thing over here. Oh. A fantastic point for glue. Yeah, we're all dead. We've already died, and this is hell, and we're in it. Think about that. Say you, Brad. Woof, woof, woof. I am a dog. Woof, woof, woof. Aroo, aroo, aroo. Is your favorite type of dog? Brad or chat? One can answer.
I don't know. I think if I had a dog currently, like it would be whatever kind that is. Like you tend to. At least I always
default to whatever.
Yeah, I get attached to whatever the thing is that.
In the room at the time.
Like when I had a dog, she was a hound dog. She was great, but she was my dog. You know, like you just get used to that kind of dog, and they're there with you.
How many rabbits did you catch, though?
She caught a few birds. I don't remember any rabbits.
Yeah, well, she ain't no friend of mine.
So I was trying to see if I could just like go right as much as I could.
And how did that make you feel?
Well, inconclusive.
So you're all dog.
I don't know. When a while ago, my roommate had an American Eskimo, and she was a really nice dog. But I've met other American Eskimos, and she had a different personality than all of them that I'd met, so I don't know what the tendencies are for the breed. But I don't know. She used to like curl up next to me while so I was working from home, and my roommate, went to an office every day. So the dog would hang out with me during the day. And she'd just sleep there on the floor next to me, and I liked it. I liked having a sleeping dog nearby.
Yeah.
Just sort of a comfortable thing.
Dog sounds like a real slacker. Work ethic. Like a Saint Bernard. It's like a big... Saint Bernards are big dogs, right? In my mind, Bob's dog is probably a lot easier to take care of, right? The null dog. Invisidog.
I'm starting to remember spending a lot of time in this place.
Yeah, we're okay. Here's what I suggest. We save here, and we do some research, and then when we come back next time, we can defeat the forest
Does this guy let you save?
Oh, but I mean, we can just cheat because we were using an emulator, right? Save how many times ever we want. Damn the torpedoes. Tamagotchi, they're easy to take care of, yeah. They're pretty small. A Neopet, as it were.
I want to try and get back to the start of the area.
Okay. I'm going to allow it.
So I'll just run.
Thinking about
See,
making...
this is back and forth the same place, but some turns aren't.
I've been thinking about making a Tamagotchi-like thing as an in-between project between the Game Boy Productivity Suite and the fighting game. Just like a simple character on screen that you can interact with a few ways. It's like a prototype. It's like a demo for just basic systems. I think that would be smart. It's like I'm building up my scaffolding for design skill. Yeah, I think it'd be cool. It's easy. I think you could just make a cute little character and have it, like, you know, do a few basic things. You'll get the chuckles. What I'm really worried about is because I really like this idea and what I very believe in this fighting game project. Know that if I take on too much all at once, it will be a catastrophe and I'll never end up finishing, right? Know what I'm saying? Yeah. I want that to happen. So I want to take small steps in between, right?
Finishing a project can be pretty tricky.
Yeah. So I'm trying to find intermediary steps between my my big dream project, a little more accomplishable. I was thinking about that, like a little virtual pet, Nintendog, as it were, might actually be a pretty good in-betweener. Think about. Yeah, we'll see when I get there.
Okay,
hey,
so
everybody.
This is where we're going to leave off. We're lost in the forest. I'm trying to think of like what I did. I seem to recall like just getting to a lot of dead ends. I think there might be a mini boss and a dead end, and it might be one of those like gargoyle things, but
you have to hit real hard.
That also might have been a thing that I was doing out of frustration that I'm remembering, so I don't know. I don't remember actually how to get through it. There was a funny thing. I was reading the patch notes, so there's really nothing else useful in the comments people have had on the patch at ROMhack.net. But there's one that says, well, there's one about killing monsters in a wrong order to exit a cave, but we're not in a cave. But it says Act 4. You might have more bugs playing 2-player, but we had no problems because we used 2-player at bosses only.
Oh, interesting.
Very helpful. So I don't know. It's funny.
These trailblazers.
Anyway.
Finding all the tough stuff for us. Thank you for that.
But it's interesting that we didn't have a problem with the axe, and we did have a problem with like a bunch of other things. Like running across that bridge.
I think that this ROMhack is probably only very barely tested. You know what I mean? Just like tested for the most bare bones functionality.
Well, the other thing is like because it's a 2-player test, like how you have to test it with 2 controllers all the time, or like how do you test what happens when 2 people play at the same time and do different things?
Literally double the number of test cases, right? More. Squared?
Yeah, probably. I like how the dog has like a pompadour thing.
Completely. Then they both have completely unmoving, lifeless eyes. I can also do this, which I'm a big fan of. Dog knows how to headbang.
So we'll be back next week with more Evermore secrets. And did we find any bugs?
I don't think we found any major glitches this week, unless you count the forests and the the sewers as a bug.
The sewers as a bug?
Which-
What do you mean?
That was just confusing.
Oh.
But I'm just joking. I'm just being my regular silly self. Okay. Well, take care,
All right.
everybody.
Have a good night,
I'm gonna hit the
everybody.
button.